Hi, and welcome everybody to Sunday's AMA. This is Dave Siles, the CTO here. I'm not CTO, I'm the CEO here at VOYR. CTO at some other places, CEO here. Glad to have everybody here. I'll be joined momentarily by Brandon and Enrique. They will be coming in. But yes, we are glad to have you here. This is our second AMA of the day. We always have the daily coffee talk AMA on Telegram. And so for those of you who haven't joined us there yet, please do. We have that every morning, again, at 9 a.m. on Telegram. And for those of you who haven't joined us there, I'll put the link up here on the website, up on the stream here momentarily for you to have the official link there to get in and join us. But other than that, we are already going to have a whole bunch of updates coming out today. If you want to get into the chat, please feel free to do so. You can do that by asking a question on the stream that you're watching from, whether that be YouTube, Twitch. If you're coming in from Discord, you can ask that in the AMA chat channel, and that'll let you in. We also have the ability then for anybody who is going to ask questions to have that screen share come up on the video stream. And so if you ask a question, we'll put it up there and you'll be able to see it. Enrique has joined me, and Enrique, welcome.
What's up? How's everybody doing?
From the islands, and he's down in Puerto Rico. So coming in from the far remote side. And coming in, the hooded bomber here at the bottom of the screen is Brandon Meyer, our CTO. So welcome, Brandon, for joining us.
Dude, what's up with the, I mean, are you trying to be like Mr. Robot or something? I mean, what the hell?
I'm trying to play the role, man. I'm just trying to play the role.
Your audio is a little off there, Brandon. I don't know what's going on, bud, but glad to have you. So when you get your mic going there. Ninja mode. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Yeah. Francisco said ninja mode. So
there you go.
Yeah, perfect. Well, we want to give you some updates, folks, and then we'll get into any questions that the people have. And again, feel free to ask questions. We'll get those right on the stream, and we'll be able to answer them. So first things first, we had a contest going on Twitter, and we have made some hard decisions. And by hard decisions, I mean we had to go through and look at some of the funniest memes I've ever seen in my life created by the community. And from that perspective, we really appreciate this community's humor. Our meme in chief started this whole trend. And Enrique, I think everybody's taken inspiration to the fullest, and they really have fallen through with creating some of the memes that are just, I'm impressed. Let's put it that way. I don't have the meme talent that some of these people have, and so from that perspective, I really want to reward not only our winner, but we're going to have, I think, 2 winners because we had split decision on this one.
Yeah, it's very hard because. I mean, the whole concept of meme, as you described it, what is the struggles of running a company, the huddle, the FOMO, all that, and when you add the component of comedy to it, it just creates positive energy to fuel all of us, ourselves as founders, as well as the Rainmakers, those that are invested in our product, right, in VOYR Me.
Yep.
But there's 2 of them that were like, geez, man, they're really, really, really good. So I don't know. How do we want to put this up out there?
Well, the funny thing is, when I went back and looked at who created the one that we picked and the one that Brandon picked, I just put 2 and 2 together. The same person's going to win both of them because
what?
No,
that's not. No way.
It's the same person who created both of them.
How is it possible? The same person? No way. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it definitely is. So Ivan, crazy _D144. We picked 2 winners, and you're the dual winner. So I'm gonna see if I can share these out here on the screen, because they're too good not to share. Let's put it that way.
I got mine's up there. If you want.
Oh, so you have yours?
All right, there's Brandon. So
that's my pick. And honestly, the reason I picked this was I initially saw this part of it, and I'm like, why would you want something like that? And then I saw it switch over to that one, and I'm like, yeah, they're gonna be fucking scared. That's right. Hell yeah, they are. And that's why I love it, because this is just foretelling the future.
Well, and that I felt the same way about that one. When they see us coming, we're gonna be like, okay, let's go. Here's VOYR.
Oh, Brandon, thanks for sharing. I'll send you the link for the other one, but it's also made by Ivan as well. And Ivan, congratulations. You are going to be the official meme creator of the family, as Francisco says. And yeah, there we go. The Meme King buddies.
Yeah. That one. I mean, just seeing it, I just get the chills. Because I remember, I think that was one of like the first ones that came out. And I mean, I'm just going to emulate the scene, right? You have your dad, the daughter, and the kid. Daddy, how did you get rich? I bought VOYR in the dip. Fucking legend. And I was like, for me, that was like, I was done. I mean, I cracked up on my chair. I was like, that's how I want it to be if I'm like that, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
To me, that's like it.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, this one's also going to be true. Once we launch the platform and people start using it, yeah, this is going to be the same thing.
Absolutely. So, Ivan, congratulations, man. Not only did you win $50, you won it twice over, so you're going to get $100.
How the heck did that happen?
We picked the meme. We did not look at the handles. And honestly, we looked at the content, and I just put 2 and 2 together that Ivan created both of them. So, that's just phenomenal. That said, this isn't over, to the point where we've actually created a page on voyr.me, voyr.me/memes. It's a page that we're going to post the best of the best memes on. And then we created a Twitter account too. So, if you think about it, sometimes you just can't take things too seriously.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
So we're posting memes here. I have to do some updating. I've been off my game, so we will get through and post, come in since then and get them up on the gallery here. That's also an Ivan one, believe it or not. That one's Crazy Diamond.
Wait a minute. I mean, listen. Let me. With all due respect to Crazy Diamonds and Ivan, right? People are gonna start saying, "It's like, wait a minute, is this rigged? Because this is the only guy that is winning." So the audience needs to step it up for sure.
He's the only one making them. I think there's only a few people making them. Need more.
So what you're saying is, if we do another contest, like on next week, whatever it is, of the same thing, he's gonna win again. I guess I'm gonna have to get an army of people then.
Let's get an army, and obviously they're both qualified to be in Rainmakers already. So the Rainmakers are working strong, and but again we have a meme Twitter account now too. So not only do we have the official Twitter account for VOYR, if you think about VOYR, how we spell VOYR me, you spell VOYR me and put MES at the end of it. You got VOYR memes, and VOYR memes is out there now, and that's where we ran the contest, but we're also going to start retweeting all the memes out there. So, you're going to get some attention, you're going to get some profile out of it, but we're excited about it. Thank you everybody for participating. It sounds like we're going to have a meme part 2, meme 2.0.
I like it. Gotta keep it fun. Gotta keep it. Paper hand selling VOYR too early, missing out on 100 million market cap, telling everyone it's a scam.
Yeah, I took the original. That was the very first meme that was posted that wasn't created by Enrique. And we took that and made that our Twitter header. So,
I mean, Dave, I can always step up my game. I can actually get my daughter or someone to say, hey.
Sounds like a challenge.
I mean, I can probably put, let me see, I can probably do 10 memes a day, probably, if I wanted to.
All right. Well, maybe we'll have a meme off.
A meme off.
Okay, I like where you're going. Where is this heading?
I think you got to create a alternate persona that we don't know about, that no one knows, that you can post on Telegram with.
So post your memes.
So I cannot use the name El Presidente because everybody knows El Presidente is the bald-headed Puerto Rican.
Or you can come in as yourself. I'm just saying, that way there's no favoritism, but we'll put them up. We'll take Enrique's memes, and we'll take the community's memes, and we'll do a bracket off, and we'll let the community vote. See if your memes can stand up.
I'm gonna get closer to the camera and say it. Challenge accepted. Yeah. Let's go. LFG.
So we got to figure out what the prizes are. So for every
we gotta make it, we can make it a little bit more spicy, like our tokens and tacos, like a little bit spicy price.
So we're gonna do 10. You can do one a day for 10 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we'll do a bracket off. If yours wins that day, it moves forward. If the community wins that day, it moves forward. And at the end of the day, we'll have a final meme off.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put out what are you gonna say? We'll juice it up. We'll do $500 is the grand prize, and then
$500.
Cisco's idea here. And the winner of the meme off at the end of the bracket contest, the golden meme off, gets a 10 NFT.
Done.
There we go. Like it.
Done. We'll make the NFT unique in such a way that is you get the bragging rights, right? We can make it that digital card that you guys have seen it. We can make it in such a way that it becomes perpetually yours, and you're able to do whatever you do with that.
Maybe we should do that with every meme that we or every meme that wins.
Actually, I can. I mean, I can get
we do an NFT of each winner.
So what you're saying is on the NFT. So actually, that's a very darn good idea. So
okay, I can't be left out here. Everybody changing.
Just saying, Dave. I mean, listen, you're opening the founders to ideas. We want our crews to be able to actually participate. Yeah, why not do something like that?
All right, I got it. Let's do it.
There you go. Ooh, the Willy Wonka golden ticket with a meme.
Mm-hmm. Like the Willy Wonka golden ticket. Oh,
Francisco, you're on fire today, man. I love it. Let's do it.
That's why Francisco's secret strategy with me is we're going to run Latin America for VOYR. He knows that. So we'll see.
All right. Well, fair enough. That's where we're at with the meme contest. And Ivan, your prizes are coming your way. We'll send you a DM on Twitter. It'll probably come from Geek, and we'll get your prize paid. But yeah, congrats. Love it.
By the way, I just noticed that our titles change. So it's El Jefe, El Presidente, y El Profesor. I love it. Love it.
Yep. But you guys changed yours, and mine was left out, so I had to go change it. So
you caught mine quick. It took me. Enrique's been on there for a while. I just caught mine, and you changed yours right after I changed mine.
Well, yeah, I felt left out. I mean, I missed the memo.
Yeah. Well, listen, because typically when I join in Telegram, I might like half an hour before the show that we do in Telegram every day. I'm like, "Good day, El Presidente is here," and everybody's like, "Yay!" So it's like, "Okay, El Presidente." That's how. So I stuck with that. So, but we also know
welcome, welcome, Jerka, our newest Rainmaker, by the way, qualified this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So congrats.
Congratulations, Jerka.
All right, go. We are all inclusive
on the Spanish title. So
I like it. Diego Zeta, love it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so a couple more updates before we get into any Q&A coming in.
Hey, before you end that, I don't know. I know that there's some additional questions about there. I don't know if you want to address that. I think that there's one.
There's one about the raid group. I was just going to kind of cover it that we created a new raid group.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Since the raid group on the Telegram was hacked, yes, it was.
Yeah.
I posted my posts on other channels like Reddit, Vega, WealthTech, Torum, Market Hype, and the raid option. I hope it's not a problem. If so, at least we worked on an update promotion.
Yeah, no problem. He's talking about the points for the Rainmaker program, and Jerka, yeah, I already caught that. I went through and looked at your proof that you submitted, and yeah, it was verified. So you qualified, and if you haven't seen it yet, you're in the Rainmaker program. I've already added you to the channel as well, so you're all good. So from that perspective, welcome. That said, we did create a new raid group.
El Jefe has an admirer.
Oh my God, El
Yeah.
Jefe is amazing. Please don't give him that much love to him. It just goes up to his
Hey,
head.
Enrique, just because you've been getting all the love, you can share. You can share.
Well,
Thank you.
wait until Enrique sees what I've got coming for him yet. He doesn't even know what's going to happen yet because he wasn't on the AMA yesterday to hear it. So
I guess I'll have to watch the recording.
no, I don't think it was recording it. You joined a little bit late, then you started recording because I didn't do it. But people who were on it know it's coming. So
All right, then nobody ruin the surprises because I like a challenge. So we'll see what happens.
yeah, it goes live.
I already know the ramification of Dave's got something coming.
Exactly. I'm screwed. I'm
screwed.
I'm screwed.
Which,
I know.
by the way, I got I'm gonna totally sidestep here, but my mother sent me a text yesterday of her wearing my T-shirt out in the frickin' public. I don't know why.
I wore it yesterday. You just didn't see it.
Good. I don't know why would anybody want to wear my frickin' face.
Actually, to be honest, and I will tell you this, I did show the store of the shirts in Puerto Rico to several team members or the meetings, and I will say that a lot of people did say, "Who is this dude with the crazy hair and the what?" And I want to buy that shirt. So
it is our number 2 seller. It is the number 2.
It is. People are buying that shirt. Dude.
No,
we sold 17 of them, man. That is the number 2 selling shirt.
I do have them, which I did. This was kind of my segue into the merch store, but I am sharing out my screen if we want to really hit on the merch. I might totally sidestep in here, well,
since you've got it up too, I'll tip the hand. The second founder shirt releases tomorrow.
That's what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Enrique's voice.
What? What do you mean?
I got someone to get your voice from a recording, get me the voice print of it. Your voice print is on a T-shirt starting tomorrow.
I heard that. I wasn't quite sure what you were talking about.
No way. Well, ain't that something?
Community helped me do it, by the way. So
really, well, yeah. I can't wait to see how it looks. I cannot wait to see it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I gotta flip the
image.
But whose idea was it? Was it Mara? I know she's not here.
No. I came up with the idea. The community just helped me get the recording I needed to do it.
That is awesome.
But I got to flip the image that we had made because it doesn't look good on a black or dark colored shirt. So I got to upload it twice over. I got to do a light version, and then I got to do a dark version so that your voice print in white will show up on the dark images.
I'm afraid. I mean, well, the way that I see it is there's no way that I have more fame than El Profesor. El Profesor definitely has 17 shirts behind. I will have to pick up the lead on that, and I will have to promote the shit out of it. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, and you're actually wait, Dave, is his face on there along with his voice?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No. Okay. I hope you got. Do you guys have my face when I used to have hair, or when I didn't use? No, I think I erased all those pictures from the internet when I used to have hair, so that's all good. So I used to have like a squirrel.
Dude, ain't nothing erased from that.
A huge toupee.
There's this thing called Wayback Machine.
That is. Oh, that's right. I used to, and for the Spanish-speaking audience, it's called peluca. Well,
yeah. No, it does not. It does not have hair.
Okay, perfect. Resultados de la traducción, results of the translation. Love that they're together. More live, more love like that. By the way, Brandon's T-shirt is cool. I agree. Brandon's T-shirt is cool because one of these days, as we launch the VOYR Me, when VOYR Me goes live, here's the love that the three of us have to each other. Look, we're founders. We disagree. Like Dave will say something, I'll say, Dave, you're freaking crazy. We're not doing that. And I mean, it's the collective creation of founders that work together to bring a common project. The days before we were launching the VOYR token live, or the night before when we were launching the VOYR token live, I had the pleasure to record us, the three of us. It was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, almost delirious with different colors and excited to actually release stuff. And I was looking at the footage last night on that, and it was hilarious. It's hilarious footage.
Yeah.
So as we launch VOYR Me, I will do some dripping campaigns here and there saying, this is what we were going through. This is what happened. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And, Brandon's shirt's there live and in living color on the screen. The backside is just as cool, I think, personally.
YOLO, don't. FOMO, hold. Love it. Love it. Brandon, I am going to buy a shirt today that is that, and then it will be 18. So there.
Don't buy my shirt.
Oh man. All right. All right, Dave, I know that you have to talk serious items. I know that I saw a question.
Yeah, there was a question here, and I did reply in the chat just because they asked me to, but I wanted to be transparent. So, again, we did slip the NFT marketplace launch date, and it is due to development issues. We did switch development teams, being very transparent about it. Our new target date is August 15th. I got taxes.
Where are we going, brother?
Yeah,
That's really delayed.
Taxes stuck on my head, but August 15th. So could still beat that date. That said, again, we are working in parallel to accelerate the launch of the full VOYR platform. Different development team. We're working with two different development teams. So don't worry about bandwidth on that side of it. The other development team is going full bore on the VOYR platform. So our goal is to get everything launched in the month of August and be fully operational. Some of that may even happen a little bit sooner than those dates, but we want to be as realistic as possible. But at the same time, we have to have a little bit of buffer room in there, and that's kind of how we be with transparency. So hopefully that answers your question. Again, I did respond in the chat as well, so you will see that come back in the chat for you. Very interested to participate as part of the VOYR brand ambassador. What should I do? Greetings from Indonesia. Well, welcome from Indonesia. Thanks for coming in, 1111. All you need to do to become an ambassador is go out and apply on our creator website. And I'll put that URL on the screen here so that you can do that. voyr.me/creators. Just click on the apply there. We have an ambassador outreach team that will follow up and reach out to you. And they will get you everything you need to become an ambassador. So thanks for wanting to do that. Love to have you in the program. We welcome everybody. If you have any questions that you can't get answered there, feel free to reach out to us. And anybody can reach us actually at social@voyr.me. That email address will hit our global team and someone will reply to you. So, but thanks again. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the question. And again, we'd love to have you.
All right, Dave. So I know that in our AMA that we have every day in our Telegram channel, you were showing some screens. You were showing some visions of the future that is very close. It's a close future. Is that something that you want to talk a little bit about it? Do you feel confident that you want to show and share with the audience? Walk us through the next 6 to 8 weeks on how things are going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to pull it back up again. I didn't get the linkage fixed since the last time we talked, so it won't play through with the linkage. But
yeah, it won't play through as easy. It's development. It's still in development.
Exactly. And so while you pull that up, Dave, I wanted to actually talk about this on the last AMA. This shit doesn't come out perfect. Yeah. There's a lot of crap that goes on in the development teams that we have to deal with and all of this. When things are getting developed, one thing I realized, Enrique started calling me El Professor, and I do like to train. And once I started getting into all these videos and stuff on YouTube, I realized, as you're watching training videos and stuff, this stuff comes out perfect, but that probably took them hours to either edit or to do in one swift take. So when we have issues, shit happens. Like it's gonna happen. There are so many times that we've would we start calling this the VOYR vomit comet, because we have so many ups and downs going through this. Like every time we'd get that's awesome, let's go, and we'd get another fuck, what the hell? So that, it doesn't link. Who cares? It's the end result. And if there are issues along the way, we're gonna fix them, and you're gonna know about it because we are transparent about it. But the linkage is not, it's not a released product, so don't worry about it, dude.
Yeah.
But you got that up quicker than I thought. So
yeah, no problem. Thanks for trying to stall for me. So this is the mock-up screens that we're sending over to the new development team. For those of you who have seen some of the previous ones, looks kind of the same, but we have changed the design a little bit to accommodate the new React framework. But this would be the front page. When you come in, you're going to get the front page. You can land. You could explore right into the marketplace. If you were going to come in and just want to create, you can click here. Obviously, the very first thing you need to do is connect your wallet. If you're already connected, obviously this would be linked. You'll always be able to come in and quickly see all the exclusive drops that are happening on the platform, anything that's trending. And then obviously just kind of the process that you're going to go through to get on the platform. You'll set up your wallet, create a collection if you're an artist, add your NFTs, and then choose how you want to sell them, whether it's going to be fixed price, auction, reverse auction, whatever it may be. And then you can kind of see all the different areas, the categories we're going to have at launch for the platform that you can sell against. Once you come in, though, again, if you're the first thing you're going to do is create a wallet connection. Yeah, see, this is not linked right at all. And so once you connect the connection, this is not. I got to drop out of this. I'm gonna have to do these one by one. These do not want to flow right. So yeah, you would connect your wallet here, and you would be able to choose what kind of wallet you want to connect with. And then if it's the very first time you're doing it, you're going to agree to your terms of service. Terms of service are just done one time, but it's essentially saying, I agree to allow me to connect my wallet and build me a profile on the system. And then you'd set up your profile. And the profile is pretty straightforward. You're pretty much going to choose your header, your image that you want to have represented on the system, your username on the system if you want to create a bio. And then if you want email notifications when you get bids or payouts or anything like that, you have to put your email address in there. That'll get associated with your wallet address, and that's how we'll get your identity. And then if you've completed your profile, obviously you have the ability to kind of see that filled out. All of our Rainmakers probably recognize the lightning background there. And then if you have a wallet on the system and you're obviously getting paid in VOYR, you can add funds, you can cash out your funds. You'll always see your VOYR on the record here in the upper right-hand corner in your persistent wallet. If you want to log out, you can disconnect your wallet from the system. But then you get a chance to manage kind of what's happening on your platform. So if you have made offerings and you've got bids that are in on the system, you can come in and see those bids that are there. You get any offers you've made, you can see those as well. For anything that you've actually want to create and sell on the platform, you need to create your own collection. Creating a collection is going to be done through a workflow engine. So you would come in and choose to add to your collection, give it a name. When you've created your collection, you're going to give it a logo and a name. And so like mine here would be, Silesville. I'm calling it Silesville Creative, and then I can come in and add new items. And then once you've got items listed, then the platform can go live. You can come into the marketplace, come in and see what's for sale. You can do it by status. You can search by different price that you want to spend, by any collection from a favorite artist, anything you want to see that's on sale, anything you favorited. All that's going to be possible. And we'll have different categories. And those categories range across different types of content. Again, fine art, music, video, photos, trading cards. Those will be the initial categories. We'll expand these over time. But anything that you can make digitally or exchange through the NFT process will be there. You'll be able to do that either in buy it now auction formats or anything that's being done as an exclusive offering or a drop on the system. And again, that's just kind of how it's going to flow. We'll also have this available in mobile formats. So, mobile, it'll be reactive and scale down to mobile. So whether you're using it on your iPhone, using it on a desktop, it'll actually look great both ways. So that's essentially what we've got so far. If there's any questions on that, happy to take it. But you can see kind of the content that's coming together. Again, our new target date for memories is August 15th. Shortly, right around that same time frame, we're looking to drop the full VOYR platform as well. So you get both, and that'd be great. Question from Francisco, loving it. So if I do illustrations, does that count as fine arts? It could, honestly,
Why not?
we've got fine arts in there really is a special category because we have some artists, such as Tiago, who we've already made an announcement that's joining us as a world famous artist, who actually wants to do physical medium and sell it as a digital NFT. So whether that means a photo representative copy of that image or the actual image itself, but being sold on the blockchain. So you think about it that way, the physical artwork is what you're buying, but you're buying it through the digital blockchain, and you get ownership and entitlement all the way through. And so from that perspective, we need a way to track those types of physical assets that are being sold in the digital construct. And that's kind of where that fine arts category comes into place. But absolutely, one thing I've learned about art is it's in the eye of the beholder a little bit. And, things that I, would say, really, that's art. Some people would say, hey, look, it's a masterpiece in its own right, and here's the reason why. And that's the beautiful thing about art. It's open to interpretation, and I love the fact that we can have that in the world. So
yeah, it's you and I were talking about early today about that. We're
thanks, Raphael. Yeah.
This week in Puerto Rico, I've met different creators, and you just said it very well. Like we are experts in technology, we're experts in security, we've done crypto. And then, some of us, we have talents, right? Like, some of us have 3D printing talents. Some of us have, gaming talents, musicians, like all that kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
There's stuff that the world is such a big place when people are creating stuff, like meeting, how powerful it is that a tattoo artist comes up and says, I want to use your platform to create my own design and sell it as the ability to be the only tattoo that it will be in somebody's skin. That's, to me, is super powerful. And I never saw it that way. I thought, okay, it's a tattoo, but it's like, there's an audience for that. And if the audience is willing to buy for that, then you know what? More powers for them.
So I have a question I wonder if we should bring this out to the community, but I'm going to get a tattoo here shortly. I have two. I'm going to get another one. My wife's got, I think she's up to like 12 or something. So I have some catching up to do. And you talked about the tattoo artist, and I've also been thinking, this is being my first startup and everything. I want to memorize it. So I'm trying to figure out, do I get the lens? Do I get the VOYR logo? Do I get HODL? I'm trying to figure out what to get. So I also need to figure out where.
I will gladly pay you in billions of VOYR tokens if you let me choose the location.
No. Yeah, as much as I would love to have that much VOYR made tokens.
Wait a minute. Somebody this is what we love our community. Thank you. We love you all.
No, I'm not getting Enrique's and Dave's face. No.
Well, listen, how about this? I get a tattoo of Dave and your face. You get a tattoo of my face and Dave's face. And then Dave is exempt. He's not getting anything.
I love you guys, but no. No. I will. I am gonna get something though. I am gonna get something.
I mean, Francisco, this is why I love your creativity. So thank you for the ideas. This is great.
That's kind of like art. It's in the eye of the beholder, and I'm saying no. You guys would like that. I'm saying no. I am thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't want to do like the typical shoulder or anything like that, but I do want to do. I want to do something. But I was thinking, maybe we can do your tattoo artist, we could do something and do it as a live stream the actual tattooing.
So this this specific creator, tattoo artist, he is
No faces, Francisco, not on my face.
no, yeah, no faces. So this specific tattoo artist is known in here in the island. Actually, and when I say island, it's people travel here to get tattoos with him. He's worldwide. So, but he's known for not having a pre-design. Basically, he looks at it, he tell him the idea, and then he's free form, dude. This guy is just free form.
He bases the art on the canvas.
And by being freeform, the guy is amazing. I'll find the Instagram channel for him. If I can't find it today, I'll make sure that I share it. But he's booked for weeks, months on doing that, and he is that good that people like it. So as he's putting one and one together, he's saying, "Well, I can do the freeform somewhere and be able to say this is the only unique one that is this."
Yeah.
Actually, quick tidbit. I asked him when I was talking to him. I said, "What is the?" He's an expert in calligraphy, so he likes to write the word like these words and tattoos and whatnot. And I asked him, "Well, what's the word that people ask the most?" You will never guess.
Mother.
No.
Or mom. No.
Love. No. Resilience. Like he's had many people come in with the word resiliency or resilience, and every time he sees that, oh damn it, here comes resiliency or resilience again. So that's to him. And I was shocked myself. I was like, wow, I didn't know.
How many times
mother love? What was that day?
What?
It says like, is he like, oh man, I got to spell that again now, or is like
literally that's how it was. Like I'm sick and tired of writing resilience. Like my wife wanted to do resilience, and I said, no, we're not doing it.
Yeah,
find another word.
So I got to throw this up for the Rainmakers in the crowd because I promised.
Oh, what is that? Wait a minute. Let me shut down my camera. Look at that. Dude, is that like a 3D rendering on the wall or what's this?
So it's 3D digital imaging, or digital mapping. So if you've ever seen like like at Disney World when they map the castle, it's the exact same.
Like when they put faces on spheres.
Yeah, exactly. So same type of engine. So this is a Lightform computer, but I took the logo and it digitally overlays the background. It changes the O to a storm. You put fire in the lightning bolts. So that's all being done dynamically generated there.
Wow. And can I get a copy of that? Because I would love to actually have that. But I mean, I guess I need to be a Rainmaker since that's typically the rules on engagement. Is that correct?
Well, you have to be a Rainmaker to get into the program. I don't know if that program will export that as a video for you, though, unfortunately. But, like when I had it, I set it back up the other day. Like I can take like the picture I have on the wall there. I can actually overlay that so like the numbers come alive and stuff like that. But that's what the Lightform computer does.
Gotcha. Pretty slick, man. Pretty slick.
But I was like, I got to do the Rainmakers there. So
do we want to tease everyone on what the Rainmaker NFT looks like if they actually become a Rainmaker?
We have actually. Let me see if I still have it loaded because we did show it the last week here. Yep, I do. 1 second. And that's the video clip. Well, I got to stop showing my screen to show it.
Yeah, because what we're showing here is that if you become part of the Rainmaker program, you're going to get an NFT. And exactly. Oh wow, my face is big. You're going to get that NFT.
Sorry. Yeah, it scales it to full screen there, but
yeah,
obviously non-full screen it looks really great. And El Presidente, not El Professor, has mastered that process there. So comes across great. Yeah, no, it's And again, for the first 100 Rainmakers, you're all going to get your own custom NFT, and it'll get auctioned off on the platform. And we guarantee it'll sell for at least $100. Anything it sells for more than that, obviously, is great. But you get 100% of the profits on the platform. So yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Get on board. Get on board. All right. See what questions we've got that we haven't had come in yet. So beautiful. I want mine. Can't wait to get it. Yep. Glad to be a Rainmaker. Yeah, that's right. That's just one of the perks. Just one of the perks you get for being in the Rainmaker program. The Rainmaker program is honestly pretty feature rich, to the point where if you're not in it, you're missing out on a lot. Starting today, I'll see if I can pull it up here. Starting today, daily storms are happening in the Rainmaker channel on Telegram, and
we're just bringing our Tampa weather to the Rainmaker program.
Literally.
We are. Yeah, so exactly what we've done. And so the storms happen randomly, and
like Tampa.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it was so random today that one of the people who got rained on was El Presidente. Yeah, so he's going to return that water.
Absolutely.
Oh, let me see if I can share from over here now. This is what having 3 computers will do to you. All right, so the Rainmaker program, all you have to do is come to voyr.me/Rainmakers. First thing you need to do is register. Once you register, then you're in, and then you can report points. And reporting points go into these categories down here. We've added one more category I need to update this chart with, but you can see the prize points you get for each one. If you get to 10,000 points, you're in the Rainmaker program. We have live tracking on that. So anybody here with a star and a green is already qualified and in. We have some people that are knocking on the door to get in, and we have some people who have registered or just now getting ready to start adding points. And so we're happy to have those people in already. Always welcome to have more. I will tell you that we update and refresh these points about once a day, and it does require some verification. Just because you submitted it doesn't mean we automatically give you the points. We have to verify that you did what you said you did. Mm-hmm. But get into the program, and we'd love to have you. Once you're in, again, you get the custom NFT. You get custom merch that are only available to the Rainmakers. Yeah, you get the ability to be in the rainstorms and get those daily raindrops. And then obviously, as we launched a platform, we're going to have some people that get in early on the beta. And there's no better people to get in than the people that have supported us all the way through. So Rainmakers are going to be in that initial beta group. And I think
what we need to do, Dave, I think one thing we need to add for our punch list for the platform are badges.
Yep.
And we should have Rainmaker badges and
Ooh, I like that.
And things like that. Monster holders, whales, things like that. People are holding
You're
tokens.
The second
they can have them as a badge.
that said that in the last 24 hours. Geek said it to me yesterday. He said we need to have badges. So
yeah,
I fully agree. We need to build that in the punch list, and we'll do that. And Rafael Cruz, I love that. Yep. Cool.
Let's figure out. Obviously, we're not going to do this today, and we are transparent. So I'm just going to throw this out here now because it just popped in my head. Let's figure out a way to gamification engagement in the platform. Gamify the engagement so that we always talk about we're definitely here for the creators. We want to liberate them. We want all that, but we need to do something for the fans as well, and reward them for engaging. So I think we should do something like that.
I think we will too. Be transparent though. I mean, building a gamification engine in 1.0 MVP probably.
I'm not. Yeah. Our list is already long enough.
We're not ready
for release.
At some point, we'll get gamification in there for sure. I mean, just like we're going to add staking and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, I love the idea. We'll do that for sure. Just to be transparent. And when people think, platform launch, where's the gamification? Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't said this publicly. I've said it among stuff. Full disclosure does not mean we don't change our mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there are so many decisions that have been changed so many times before we actually made them public.
That's true.
And they're going to change after they go public. I used to growing up. I always wondered about that. Everybody used to call it flip flopping. I call it being dynamic and changing your mind based on the data in front of you. And that's pretty much what science does. So I just follow that. And if something is coming up on us and we need to pivot or divert or something, we're going to do it. But we're going to let everybody know. We are extremely transparent about what we can. There's things that are painful for us to have to talk about, but definitely want to clarify that we will change our mind on things. And when we say stuff, we are going to try our damnedest to do it. But sometimes crap happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I totally divert there.
Well
I got my little diatribes.
No, very well.
I'm the professor. I gotta profess. I don't know what if that's a real use of that word.
Okay, I'm trying.
Not much of a professor there.
Can you profess?
I'm not English.
Well, and I don't want to say evangelize, right? But it's really to inform the audience on, the word of what we have, and at the end of the day, there's going to be stuff that we do that we are going to do for the benefit of the company, and we've already done some of those things as well. I mean, early on in our token when we released it, we did some things that we found, and we had to make some hard choices. But we're going to do it for the benefit of the vision of the product and the benefit of the fans, the investors, and anybody that believes in our idea and believes in the vision of it.
That's right. All right. Let's see if we got any questions here. I'm looking at Telegram just to see if I catch any there. I don't see any there.
I love the praise, but questions are good.
Yeah. No, any questions that you guys have, feel free to ask them away. Got about 10, 12 minutes left in the session here. And again, you can ask on the platform you're watching from. Those questions do filter in. We'll get them here right in the chat and be happy to address them. If you're watching and you're on Discord, you can ask them in the AMA questions channel, and we'll grab them there as well. Got
it. I mean, from we talked at length about the tokenomics of our product. That's on docs.voyr.me. Obviously, everybody's seen the vision. Everybody knows that. I mean, really, all in the next 6 or 8 weeks, our goal, Dave, unless you tell me that I'm wrong, is getting this platform to come online. Doing the QA testing, doing all that kind of stuff. That's really what we're. That, and in addition to, I guess, to the marketing stuff that Rob and Matt are doing, is just starting to. I mean, this is it's not a complicated game, but it's looking at the end game and be able to work backwards, because you have, campaigns that you have to do the creators to let them know, hey, this is now legit. We have a lot of people that have signed to be a creator, but now this is coming up quickly. Like, is there anything that you think that we're, that is keeping you up at night? I guess from the website perspective and the effort that we do to get the creator in, that you're going to let us know, hey, let's focus here, or let's do different things.
Well, a lot of things keep me up at night. From the platform perspective, obviously having to switch development teams from memories, that keeps me up a little bit.
Well, it's a matter of trust, right? You trust a team, you give them the data, you expect that developing teams are going to work as professionals, and when you see something that really cost us, the speed and momentum, then you have to pivot to do something else for the benefit of the platform. So that's understood in my book.
Yeah. Someone was asking, Brandon, are these VOYR's codes?
Actually, it is.
Yeah.
This is the NFT contract, actually, in the marketplace.
Yeah.
That I decided to throw up here. But yeah, this is actual code. Yeah.
So Brandon wrote all the smart contracts along with some of our other Solidity helping coders. So from that perspective, Brandon is definitely the brains behind the operation. The front end, the UI, UX type of development stuff, we do use external development teams to do that. The first development team that we had contracted for memories, came and missed their entire deadline, and then pretty much came back and said, we can't make our deadline. And, at some point you have to draw a line in the sand, as Enrique was saying, make hard decisions. And one of the things we had to do for the right thing for the platform, for the company, was decide to cut ties and pivot and go with another development team that has a little bit more experience and proven track record in delivering an NFT type of platform. Not that these other people didn't have that experience. They just, they ran into some personnel issues. They ran into some other issues, but not necessarily need to get into that level of detail, but just to the point where we just couldn't trust the dates they were giving us anymore. And we need to be fair to our community. We need to be fair to our investors, and we need to be, platform ready. So we had to make a decision. So that's where the pivot came in. In transparency, that's why the date slipped. I guess the other update that I have, to give people, and just being again completely transparent, we're currently listed on CoinMarketCap, and CoinMarketCap is obviously one of the world's leading tracking websites for tokens, and it's how we get token price into Trust Wallet, which I know a lot of people love and see. We are focused heavily on getting the platform active. That said, our token needs to have activity as well. Again, we don't talk about price, but if anybody's following the chart, you understand that, our activity level is not where we would love it to be. It's not where CMC would like it to be either. So they've notified us that if activity doesn't generate more activity and up and to the right, then we have a risk of being delisted. So just being transparent with the community. If for some reason you log into Trust Wallet or go to your favorite website where you're seeing price today and the VOYR token, and it doesn't show up tomorrow, it's probably most likely because we were delisted from CMC. How the community can help us stop do that is obviously tell your friends about VOYR. If you are in a position where you would want to make a more investment, hold some more VOYR, go for it. But we need to get the activity volume. We need to get the purchase volume up on a daily basis. And, that's something we need to do. We're doing what we can to help with that. Obviously, the best thing we can do to make that resolved is to get the platform live, and platform live will drive its own utility of the token and drive activity. But, the time lag between us getting that platform live and, a possible de-risking the delisting from CMC, there's probably a 45-day lag there. So we need the community's help as much as possible. If you want to shill, if you want to tell everybody about VOYR, that all helps. If everybody in our Telegram channel, which we have almost 5,000 members, if everybody is even made one purchase, we would easily correct everything that we have that we need to turn around the chart. So again, I can't talk about specific price. There is something that they're looking from a target perspective, but just think about it. If everybody made one purchase, we would totally fix everything, right? So
that's exactly right. Well, and I hope the audience get to appreciate the transparency, because we know what, at the end of the day, that can create confusion for the existing holders, all that kind of stuff. But we are going to continue to be here to ensure that we deliver what we know is going to be what's going to drive transactions, what's going to drive that interest, the 100% royalties that the creator gets when they join VOYR, all that stuff, because it's a utility token powering a real company and a real social exchange website beyond the NFT marketplace. We believe in this team, and we have a high degree of confidence that once this launches, it's to the moon and beyond the moon. It's galactic in that. So that's my statement as El Presidente.
And the professor is busy coding, so.
Exactly.
No, I'm not actually. I'm not coding. I'm actually being stupid, doing something like this. I'm listening.
Okay. He was in a trance. I figured, when Brandon gets in the zone, you can typically tell he's coding.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how's this? I'm going for a train ride.
Okay. Well, in that fact, we'll turn it back over to see if there's any questions. We have 5 minutes remaining, folks. if you have a question, feel free to fire it in. The platform you're watching on, be happy to take it. Otherwise, I'm pretty much done with updates for what we've got. Remember to check the merch store tomorrow morning or later tonight. I will put it out on the chat when it's live. I gotta do one more edit and then it's good to go. And
so you're the master plan of this thing.
Again, it was my idea. Community helped me source the perfect voice sample.
Look at it. Look at the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Does it? You got to put El Presidente on there too. I hope that's your last edit.
Well, no, because the quote below it is what he's actually saying in the voice print.
Seriously?
See, I don't know what the voice print is, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say it has to do something with "I have a sexy voice."
Well, I mean, it is the reason why the audience have voted that my voice is extremely sexy in multiple channels. So
I think you paid them off.
That's scary, man. He's almost like dead spot on. That's hilarious.
I think Enrique paid everybody. I think you sent out some VOYR tokens to everybody.
Now I'm trying to think, what the hell did I say that this is gonna haunt my life forever? So I'm just gonna.
I think it has to do with something you said with Mara.
Oh my God!
He did say it with Mara on the line.
Oh Jesus Christ! I am fucked.
You said it.
If there's any kids watching, which they shouldn't, yes, I did say the F word, so I am screwed. I see where this is.
We've said it multiple times.
Not in it, but it was a good quote.
Okay.
That's funny.
Well, I can't wait. You know what? I'll buy my own shirt. Thank you very much. I will buy it.
Yeah. Actually, I'll
Don't tease it. There's 2 minutes left. Don't tease it.
Yeah, well, no, I feel.
Speaking of merch,
this is what you said.
Let's see what I say. My voice
is dead sexy.
And I'm going to win the poll. That's what you said. That was the quote.
That's awesome.
Well, my voice is dead sexy. I've heard. That's what I hear all the time.
Mara, I think I'm going to win this poll.
Oh, wait! I just got. Oh my God! Okay, I'll just wait for the shirt. I'll wait.
What about? We should give away a shirt to the Rainmakers.
We will. Actually, we will. We'll give away one of each of the founder shirts. Now, granted, I still have to get a founder shirt made myself. So,
let's get together on that, Enrique. Unfortunately, it doesn't come to us as easily as it does today.
No. Hey, listen. Yes, Brandon, el profesor. Payback always is one of those things that comes like the thief in the night, So yeah. I think El Jefe needs something special. But the problem is that El Jefe, he typically thinks 10 steps ahead of all of us sometimes. So I just need
you guys come up with. I will put on a shirt, and we'll list it on the store. It's all fair.
I am sure that I can ask the Rainmakers on the side. What do you guys think? So I'm sure I can. I'm sure, and this is no financial advice, but this really is market manipulation of talking to our community to figure out how do I do it. So yes, I will be manipulating this. That I have to figure out. Because,
I think Dave's quote is, "We cannot comment on price."
Actually, that is what Dave says all the time. Actually, I still remember when I joined the company, when I started talking about price, basically Dave doing this. Shut up, you can't comment about price.
Yeah.
Boss, I'm so sorry. You hit me. No, and he has not hit me. No, so it's all good. It's just But yeah, Dave says a lot. Can't comment on price. Tell 5 to tell 5. That's like that is his tagline, right?
Yep.
I mean, there is the
We're getting orders for your shirt, by the way, already.
What now?
I just had somebody message me saying, "Where can I buy the shirt? Can I pre-buy it?"
The shirts are there, and maybe
yours isn't up there yet.
I will get it up, folks. Again, I just need, because people will want it in the dark shirt, and I need to flip it to the light version of the voice print. I will get it up later this afternoon. I promise.
I mean, I have so much content of, and guys, you know how I love you as professionals, as team members, right? But I have so much content of the days before the launch of the VOYR token that I feel that it's almost like a history type of stuff that I feel like I need to share. But I just need to give you what I have, guys, so we can figure out collectively how you. I mean, I still see Brandon smile in a recording where he clicked on send or the execute of the contract, right?
Oh, shit. I
It's
remember
like
those days.
it was, and it was late in the morning. Like we were late, late. And then we were doing
Yeah, it was.
Lambos. We had pictures of Lambos. I mean, we were doing different things. So, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see what the shirt comes in and how to share it with the community more about the backstage stuff that we've done to run this organization that we have today.
That's right, man.
I just totally went back to those days of launching the token. Those are rough.
We're rough. I mean,
Those
the
were
reality.
rough.
Nothing. A lot of people think that everything is just, oh my God, yes, everything goes as planned and perfect, just like you
Oh
said,
my God.
right? It was not.
Oh my God, no.
But where we come in as a leadership team, and this is why I'm so proud of working with the two of you, is that, and Brandon, you've mentioned this before. It's okay to fail, but just fail and then get up quickly and don't make the same mistake twice. Right? And we learn from those mistakes, and it makes us a better team. It makes us. It gives us the ability to. We continue to have the velocity that we have to release product, but it allows us to be a better team to learn. And it's not about finger pointing on who did this, who did that. It's about we all own it. And when you have that extreme ownership on issues, on things that we do, it makes a better team and a better product in the end.
Yeah, the extreme ownership is, Dave's CEO. It's all his fault.
Oh,
It's true.
No,
I'm
with you. I'm with you, though.
Buck stops here.
I
I take the blame.
And Dave does, absolutely. And I think, to kind of continue with that, Enrique, I grew up in Chicago, and in Chicago, it's always, you got to fight for yourself. You got to, there's a mentality where you're always trying to figure out if somebody's nice to you, why are they nice to you? And, coming down to Tampa, it's a completely different world down here, culture wise. And then, working with you two and having the ability to make mistakes, because the three of us have been in IT, we've been in sales. And when I learn a new product for sales or something and you go to install it and it works great, you're like, damn it. Like it worked. That's nice, but I didn't learn anything. And I really do think we learn more from our failures, which is, I'll go in on like SpaceX, and I'm huge into space, as you can tell from this background. And I pay attention to SpaceX, and, what they're doing with the Starship is, they've blown up a few rockets already, and people are like, oh my God, this is awful. It's like, do you know how much data they got from putting those rockets to the extreme, to the point where they're going to explode? Now they know the limits. Like, you can't find your limits unless you hit them. So that's what they're doing. That's why they do this stuff. And quite honestly, and the guys know, I hit my limit during our token launch. Working with guys that, just support you, and you fuck up. All right, you fucked up. Just don't fuck up the same way again. Learn from it, and let's move on. And that it is tremendous to be in an environment where you can do that. And I think that's why we've been able to do what we've been able to do, is because we have that environment where we can try stuff. And if it doesn't work, all right, it doesn't work. Now we know, that's a dead end. Let's go this route. And, Dave, I think, does it the most. He's definitely had experience in startups, and, Dave is going in a million different directions all the time. And, he hits a roadblock in one place, he diverts, pivots, moves on. It's not a, don't get stuck in trying to push a boulder when it's not going to freaking move. Back off, move around, go around it, find a different path.
You gotta
and
be
that's
like
what fantastic.
We are basically like a river. The river flows down the stream. If it finds a rock, it's either gonna go up or it's gonna go around. And that's how we're molded.
Yeah,
that's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Hate to be so philosophical on a Sunday, but I think the show is pretty much done. So
It is. Yeah.
any parting thoughts for you guys, my fellow founders?
Tell 5 to tell 5, and tell those 5 to buy, and have those 5 tell other people to buy, and we'll be flying. And other than that, check store.voyr.me later this afternoon or tomorrow. Watch the Twitter and Telegram channels. I'll make special announcements.
Oh boy, Brandon, I think I have an idea on the shirt, and it's based on his new title. And maybe Colombia. I'm just saying.
Well, you gave me the title originally like 5 years ago.
5 years. 5 years ago when I met you, I was like, Jefe. Like I've always called you Jefe. So.
Yeah. So.
All right. So I'm not big on my Spanish. What is the literal translation of Jefe?
The boss.
Okay, it's not how I took it.
What you were thinking?
Jefe sounds to me like huge. Big, like the big dog, like big.
Well,
like
he
Jefe.
is. He is the big dog. He's el jefe. Like, typically in Latin America cultures, right? You actually, jefe. Like when you say jefe, it's like almost like an elevated title, right? Like jefe.
Okay.
Right? It's like it almost has a very, very similar connotation when a kid says mom, dad, like that jefe. That you respond and you're like, okay, they need me. I need to put attention on what they need for that, saying that name. So
interesting. Well,
this segment has now been brought to you by Sales Burrito. Sales Burrito is a podcast.
I want to fall out of my chair. Brought to you by Sales Burrito.
And if you're hungry, then get Token and Tacos. Tokens and Tacos is also a Voyager Media Group property.
Exactly.
You can
and by the way, Francisco just helped me, and Francisco agrees. It's like jefe, doctor, profesor, licenciado. Like licenciado is like attorney, right? Like licenciado, blah, blah. It's like you get this title because you went to school and you're like, that's how it works. So
I think Francisco's saying he wants to be the licenciado. I can't pronounce that. Because if you noticed, he mentioned all 3 of us and added another one and included him. Like maybe that's what he wants to be.
Yeah, Francisco and Rafael, like they can be jefes of some of the stuff that we're doing in Latin America. I continue to bet on Latin America with VOYR. So it's going to happen, guys.
I was not expecting Latin America to be our target market, like initially. Was not that one. Well, that one came out of nowhere.
Well, that's how it is. Curves coming out of nowhere. We're going at it. But on behalf, if nobody else has anything to say, on behalf of the entire team, Brandon Myers, el profesor, David Sales, el jefe, and yours truly, Enrique, el presidente. Thank you so much for being here. Look at that. Brandon is now Mr. Robot, a.k.a., hey, I'm going to shadow. One last question. Hello to all bossing the VOYR. Yeah, hello to you too, my friend. Rafael, happy to be part. I know that you're one of the original holders. So you have all of you guys have very special, special place in my heart. So
absolutely. I love seeing all the same names. I want to see more. But I love seeing the same names.
Yeah, so tell 5 to tell 5. Have a fantastic day, everyone. And Dave, I'll let you close it, my friend.
Yep. And so we'll have our next AMA on the video side on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2300 UTC. And every Sunday we have it at 10 a.m., 1400 UTC. Always available on YouTube or Twitch. If you didn't catch it live, you'll catch us on the restream and rebroadcast. Daily AMAs are happening on Telegram. We call them the Coffee Talk AMA. They happen every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 1300 UTC. Thanks, folks. And we'll be out.
Peace.